So Leanne, how do you feel that your year's been this year? Thanks so much, Rachel, for taking the time today. Generally, I feel like I've had a really good year. I'm satisfied with my performance. I've delivered everything that was required of me, and even more so by taking part in extra initiatives. There is one more thing that I wanted to bring up, and that was, we've been speaking about the promotion process for a while now, and I don't feel as though anything's happening. Do you have any specific feedback as to why I haven't been promoted this year? Right, now you want to talk about your promotion. The thing is, you've been doing a really good job so far, but unfortunately, I think there are still some things that you need to work on. Okay, so I'm doing a good job and you just want more of the same. Okay, so as I said, you are really doing a good job. I know you feel like you've shown us and proven that you've done everything that we require, but I just need you to do a little bit more of the same consistently, taking more ownership, being more focused, and then next year we can look at a promotion. Now, does that mean you can then guarantee me a promotion next year then? Unfortunately, I can't guarantee that, but we can work towards. So stop. And now this is where we need to pause the conversation. So after this, over the next 2 days, I'll be releasing another video as to what companies can do around this issue. But for today, I'll be focusing on the individual. This kind of conversation happens continually, every single year within the appraisal process. You felt, not even you felt, because feelings are sometimes subject to perception, right? So those, when you say you feel you've done something, that automatically gets disqualified, always up for debate. You know you've delivered. You've proven you've delivered. And then comes the stone wall of, well, please do more of the same. And quite rightly, it leads to frustration. Quite rightly, you think to yourself, how can I possibly deliver and do more? Now, in this particular situation, there are two possible outcomes. One is, depending on how many years you've been kind of coming up against this, one is you decide that you're going to go hell for leather. And I made another video about this, about kind of promotions and pay rises. You're going to go hell for leather and you're going to document everything. And you're going to bombard your manager with the proof. This is what you're doing. You're going to go out. You're going to find the promotion criteria. You're going to correlate it to everything that you have done, have been doing, going to do, showing your plans. And actually, there's another part of this, which is you also, part of being a manager isn't that they manage your career, but part of a manager's role is to also ensure that they provide you with as much information and transparency as possible. Now, in a lot of cases, the promotion process is absolutely opaque, which means that one thing can be said, you don't know if it's going to happen. But this is the moment where you have the opportunity to put the burden upon your manager to make sure that he or she or they put together with you a tangible plan of milestones that almost guarantees you're going to get this. They might not be able to fully guarantee it, we know, but it can't just be you alone doing this. They have to have, as a manager, people management, they have to have a part. They have to play a role in this. And you cannot let them off the hook for it. So that's option one. You go hell for leather, proving it, asking your manager to come up with a plan together with you, milestones, correlations to promotion criteria, and so on and so forth. Concrete examples, strategic alignment, all of that good stuff. Then there's the other side. And this is the difficult, I dare to say in many cases, this is the more difficult part, which is accepting that a company doesn't want to give you more than they are prepared to give you. And it's a punch in the gut. It hurts. It hurts in so many. It hurts your heart. It hurts your ego. It hurts your self-esteem. It just hurts, right? But the danger is, if you don't accept the fact that the company is unwilling to give you more, is unwilling to recognize you and give you what you are worth, you could fall into the category of being demotivated, which means sometimes, we know that errors happen anyway, but sometimes unnecessary errors can happen because you weren't feeling motivated, which then perpetuates a different kind of negative cycle, which is at the beginning of the year, you were delivering and you were on course for a promotion, but with your lack of motivation, with your lack of drive, with you just feeling generally disillusioned, you increase your chances of not delivering, which means in your manager's eyes, you've gone from giving 100% to what now feels like 50%, which is not in line with the progression path. And then the spiral starts to go out of control in the wrong direction. So it might be that this is the moment where you take stock and you say, I have been fighting this battle for 1, 2, 3 years. It's enough now. What I need to be doing is looking for something new and trying to find, and it's not always easy, but the flip side is that it takes years to build a reputation. It takes seconds to destroy it, because you know that people talk. You know, she's not the same as she was. Something's changed. She doesn't seem as motivated. Even though it might have been that you were giving 150%, now you're giving 100%, the difference is still noticeable. So tomorrow I'll be following up with a video on companies, because this particular conversation is an issue that is rarely tracked and monitored, and it's usually the reason why women aren't making it up the ladder. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.